Joe, this is a fight that happened. You guys are in Greece. You guys were friends. You guys are having a good time. And then someone said something about who would win between the two of you. David, from what you tell me, you said it would be a draw, being diplomatic about it. Joe, you said, no, screw that. I would beat him. The next day, David said, you doubled down on that. Now you're here. What's going through your mind is you're getting ready to take on the former cruiserweight heavyweight champion of the world in David Haye.
Well, I mean, you're giving a guy hospitality in your mansion in Mykonos. You'd think he'd tell the girl you're trying to hit on that you'd win. But his ego couldn't even let him do that, so he had to say it'd be a draw. That's David Haye. At the end of the day, if you were to compare us, he's a Corvette, brutal power, fast, can only go in one direction. And I see myself as a Rolls Royce, a little bit more refined, more expensive. And he's going to see where elegance beats brute power on the night.
David, your response to that?
Okay, there's going to be a ring, there's going to be a referee, and you're going to get punched in the head. All of the slick analogies go out the window when that bell rings. Just know that. I love the passion of the young lions here, but you can't buy that. You can't buy the energy that these young guys, these warriors have. You can't buy that feeling. And you're going to realize that when that first bell rings on Saturday.
Joe, how much does this fight mean to you? Because you're 9-0. You picked up. You fought back in April on the undercard of the Jake Paul Ben Askren extravaganza down in Atlanta. But what does this fight mean to you?
Well, everyone knows I don't fight for the money, so...
Well, obviously not. I mean, you have a lot of, zeros in your bank account, but that's another topic for another day.
Thanks. So for me, it's legacy, right? It's no one at 9-0, no manager would say, hey, you know what you should do? Go fight a unified cruiserweight and heavyweight world champion for a laugh at the age of 38. So, but the way I see it, I grew up as a dishwasher, actually, my first job. So I skipped a lot of steps to get to where I am. It wasn't mummy or daddy's money. I grew up in the hood, 5 of us in a studio apartment in Hounslow, London. So to be here today, I'm already in a video game. I got all these guys that I used to play as in video games. So why not go and try and beat the colossal David Haye? Because at the end of the day, I'm a businessman, I'm an investor. I look at assets decreasing before I buy them, refurb them, sell them on, right? He's a decreasing asset, I see that. He says about all these incredible things he's gonna do in the ring, but sure, 10 years ago, I wouldn't be in the ring with him. I'm not stupid either, I'm here because of my brains. But 40-year-old David Haye, torn Achilles, torn bicep, who knows what other injuries he has back there, whereas I lived a good life, lobster keeps you healthy.
David, when he says all these things and he's insulting you, does that...
This is what the conversation exactly was like in Mykonos.
Okay, so we're getting a simulation of that here.
There's only one way to straighten this out.
Saturday
Get a
night.
ring, get a referee, and let the punches flow. It's going to be beautiful. I can't wait. I really like that. I've got that. Joe's a friend of mine, genuinely, and I don't want to do horrendous damage to him, but this game is hard to do boxing without doing damage. It's not that game. It's not a game of darts. We're going to throw punches at each other. And I punch significantly harder than you, faster than you. I've got more experience doing that one thing. It's not a business transaction. This one is a life and death one. Just letting you know now. Take this serious.
As long as your bicep doesn't snap doing it.
The PSA warning has been told by Haye.
I've got 2 biceps. Remember, I only need 1, maybe half. Half a bicep.
Just wonder why one is so much bigger than the other.
Let's get into the co-main event as